Hi everyone, welcome back to channel. Today we're breaking down the Subclass 851 Resolution of Status Visa. Have you been on a temporary protection visa in Australia? Wondering what your permanent options are? Or maybe you've heard about the Resolution of Status pathway and want to know if it's for you? In this video we'll unpack the Subclass 851 visa, how it works, who's eligible, the process, and what you can do right now. First, what is this visa? The Subclass 851, known as the Resolution of Status (ROS) visa, is a permanent visa that allows eligible holders to live, work and study in Australia permanently. It was introduced as a pathway for certain people who previously held or applied for a temporary protection visa or safe haven enterprise visa to transition to a permanent status. In short, it's about resolution of status, moving from temporary protection to a secure, permanent position in Australia. Next, eligibility. To apply for the Subclass 851 visa you generally must meet these criteria. You must have held or applied for a TPV or a SHEV and you first arrived in Australia before February 14, 2023. Your most recent TPV or SHEV must not have been refused or cancelled. You must be in Australia at the time you lodge the application and at the time the visa is granted. You must meet health, character, and security requirements. If you applied for a TPV or SHEV before February 14, 2023 and it hasn't yet been decided, that application has been converted to an ROS application instead. What are the benefits once you're granted the 851 visa? Big ones. You can live, work, and study in Australia permanently. You'll access the same settlement services as permanent residents, Medicare and certain welfare benefits. You can sponsor eligible family members for permanent residence through the family visa stream. Travel rights, you usually have the right to travel to and from Australia for 5 years from grant. Eventually, if you meet the other requirements, this can lead to Australian citizenship. So this visa moves you from a temporary/flexible status to something much more stable. Okay, how do you apply? Here are the key steps. Check eligibility carefully, TPV/SHEV history, arrival date, visa not cancelled/refused. Be in Australia when you apply and when the visa is granted. Gather required documents, identity, character, police checks, health. Lodge the application via online account, for example, IMI account, through the Department of Home Affairs. Wait for decision. The department expects most eligible applicants will be granted within 12 months. Important tips, there's no application fee for this visa, for those eligible. Make sure your TPV or SHEV is still valid when you apply. If you have any character or criminal history issues, get legal advice early. Now, some common issues and things to watch out for. Being outside Australia at the time of application can make you ineligible. If your TPV or SHEV was cancelled or refused before you applied, you may be barred. Don't fall for fast track for a fee scams, there's no fee to fast track this visa. Make sure you keep your contact details up to date. For students, if you are studying while waiting for your ROS grant, you may not meet criteria for some assistance. Let's look at a quick hypothetical. Amina arrived in Australia before February 14, 2023. She was granted a TPV and is now applying for the Subclass 851 ROS visa while still lawful. Now she has permanent residence rights, can sponsor family members, and look towards citizenship in the future. Why is this visa important? Because it provides stability. The ROS visa gives a pathway to permanent residency, access to services, and a chance to put down roots. If you think you might be eligible, now's the time to act. Check your history, gather documents, and look into your next steps. If you're not sure, a migration agent or lawyer experienced in humanitarian/refugee visas can help clarify your pathway. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more visa and migration content. Drop any questions you have in the comments, I'll do my best to respond. Thank you for watching, and best of luck on your journey with the Subclass 851 Resolution of Status visa. See you next time. Suggested video, other humanitarian and protection visas in Australia. Subscribe button, channel link.